One of the metaphors that work for me that I put in the book is this ladder of comparison. And the visual is, for those that are listening, like imagine that you have a ladder that, starts on the earth and goes up almost infinitely into the sky. And in that ladder, you've ranked yourself in the sense of enough. Now, you can't even do it holistically because there'd have to be one for money, one for body, one for whatever. But if this ladder only has a spot for one person on each rung, it doesn't matter where you stand. There's always people above you. Unless you're at the very bottom, there's always people below you. And unless you're at the very top, there's always people above you. But if we think about it, even just from a financial perspective, so we put at the very top of that ladder is, a couple, some guys in our world right now who have the most wealth. Even that, with a wind of change, a market change, et cetera, they're off that top spot in a minute. So you never really get to rest on that ladder because there's always more you could be, should be, et cetera, doing. And even the people that are at the top of the money ladder, they don't have the best relationships. So they might be envious of someone else's body or beauty or relationship. And so it becomes a rat race game, right? Where we're looking above us and comparing, or looking below us and feeling superior, right? And so for me, the discipline that I increasingly develop is just catching myself when I'm doing that. And I say the only solution is getting off the ladder, literally taking your hands off the rungs and stepping off and, noticing and go, oop, I don't know how I got on there again. let me cut that out. But the truth is, the whole concept is what we're up against in the world in some ways.
Hmm.
Because even if my daughter is the most gorgeous of anyone in her class or her city, she could go online and find someone else who's technically prettier by somebody's standards.
Hmm.
So that game itself is problematic. And the only way to quote unquote win is to stop playing it,
Hmm.
right? To really lean into the challenging opportunity that maybe just as I am is magnificent, and how radical and wild to think about, right?